Tell me about a time you've gone out of your way to help someone using Agile and Scrum or using Agile. So, here is my true life story. Okay, so I have a childhood friend, we grew up together. For some reason, we got separated, but for some reason, again, nature brought us together. Okay, and she had her wedding scheduled. She reached out to me. She said, she confided in me actually. She said, "Hey, I have my wedding that have been scheduled for this date. One, I do not have enough finance to pay for a wedding planner, or I do not even have the finance to pay for a wedding planner at all." And she, told me what her finance was overall for the entire wedding. And then she equally said that she equally doesn't have, that much time anymore. So I said, okay, that is okay. There are so many ways that, we can get things done. So one question I asked her was, do you trust me that I can be of help? So she said, oh, yes, you've been my friend for a very long time. And yes, I do trust you. So I asked her, do you know anything about Agile? Do you have any Agile background or experience? So she said, no, she doesn't know what Agile is all about. So I quickly gave her a high overview that Agile is a way of thinking. It's a way to deliver outstanding value to customers in a very short time, incrementally, of course. And that it has several frameworks that, it's just a process where teams utilize to achieve value or deliver value to customers. So what happened is I asked her, so we had about 2 to 3 sessions, because the first thing I asked her was, okay, we need to be able to come up with a list of everything that you envision for your wedding. Because the question I asked her was, okay, what do you want for your wedding? She said she wants a top-notch wedding, even though she does not have the finance to employ or, get a wedding planner. So I said, okay, just let me know, what do you want for your wedding? So she said, okay, one, it needs to be top notch, it needs to be amazing, it needs to be memorable, because it's something that happens once in someone's lifetime. So I said, okay, that is good. Now, the next thing we have to do is we need to be able to come up with a list. So I had about 2 to 3 sessions with her to be able to come up with a final list of everything that she envisioned to be part of her wedding. So after coming up with that list, now I became her product owner and a scrum master at the same time, while she was, my stakeholder. Then another question I asked her was, okay, who are the different individuals that will be working with me to achieve this? So she, listed their names to me as well, from the caterers, decors, bridesmaid, all of them. She listed all of them to me, and at every given point in time, so I made sure that I constantly revisited this list with my friend to ensure that we are working on the most prioritized things at every given point in time. So what I decided to do was I decided to sprint the work weekly. So we had a 1-week sprint, and once she communicates where we need to focus on, I bring that information to the team, and then we do our planning. So we plan, and each and every team member will commit to work and get it executed at the end of the sprint. So at the end of the sprint, she had the opportunity to inspect the work and provide feedback. Once that met her definition of done or expectations were checked, and then the ones that did not, of course, we pull them back into the product backlog and reprioritize them again based on the need. So we did this continuously for about 3 months, because she had 5 months and 2 weeks in her hand. So we did this for 3 months, and before we knew it, or before she knew it, everything was pretty much knocked out. Like, she was good to go. Everything was good. It was going so well. The sprints, because we're sprinting the work, things got done so quickly. Even, the team members that I was working with, they were so surprised, like, how have we been able to achieve this so fast? We didn't foresee this. So I said, well, welcome to an Agile world. So, okay, because we were able to execute all of these within 3 months, she had 4 weeks Okay, she had 4 weeks, stress-free for her not to think about anything, just for her to be relaxed and wait for that day of the wedding, because everything was already ready except for her makeup, and getting dressed and all of that. So everything was already ready. So what happened is she even took a 2 weeks vacation, okay, with her fiance. She took a 2 weeks vacation before she came back, 2 weeks to her wedding. Then on the day of her wedding, everything was outstanding, exactly what she envisioned, even though she didn't have the right finance at that time. But everything became so realistic. That was her dream wedding. So she was so impressed and happy that she couldn't just stop smiling and saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, throughout the wedding. So after the wedding, she did reach out to me and said, hey, Jermaine, I'm interested in this Agile career. What is this Agile all about? How can I, what is the way forward for me? How do I, become one of you guys? So I said, hey, it is very simple. So I gave her recommendations. She did take the class, took her certification or got certified, started taking interviews and got offers. And she's been working as a Scrum Master since then. And mind you, she has helped so many other people as well. So one thing about me is, because of the passion I have for Agile, because of the passion I have for the different frameworks of Agile, I just love helping people. I love seeing people succeed, because that is how I count my success. If someone succeeds by me helping that person, oh my God, I am the happiest person on earth. Okay, that is how I count, my achievements or my successes. So like I said, she took that certification. She's been working as a Scrum Master for some years now, and she has helped so many other people. Okay, people that had no Agile background as well. She has been able to bring them up to speed, and they have been doing great. And one other thing, she wasn't the only one that was interested. Okay, the team that I was working with, because of the passion they saw, because on a daily basis, I will connect with them. We had our stand-up. Hey, what is going on? What is the progress of your work? What is stopping you from making progress? And how can I be of help? I was a product owner at the same time. I was a Scrum Master within this team while planning for this wedding. So at every given point, I'm always checking on them. Even without us, connecting for this stand-up, I'll just check, hey, what is going on? Is everything going well? Do you need any help? That way, just for me to understand or to kind of ensure that, if their job is going on well and that no one is really struggling with anything. Because I hate for people to struggle and that, I have bandwidth and I'm not able to help. So that is how I was able to help this friend of mine to get that dream wedding that, she envisioned. So this is just to explain that, okay, Agile can go a long way to help us. We do Agile in our everyday life, but we just don't realize it. Agile is so beautiful that, okay, we just can't do without it. The food you eat, you're doing Agile. The clothes you wear, you're doing Agile, but you don't just know that you're doing Agile. So, thank you all so very much for watching. Before, I close this, I just want to make sure that, I'm giving a big shout out to our returning viewers and subscribers. You have been wonderful, very supportive. We appreciate you. We love you so very much. Please continue to do what you've been doing by liking, sharing, and commenting. And if this is your first time, hey, you are welcome. Okay, this is an Agile platform where we discuss everything Agile. We share our experiences, and it's a platform for us to learn from one another. That way we are not reinventing the wheel. So please motivate us by subscribing, like, share, comment, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so that whenever we upload new content, you will not miss out on it. Thank you all so very much for watching, and stay tuned. Please use the comment section to let us know if this was helpful for you, because sometimes you go into an interview and they ask you questions like, okay, tell me one way you've gone out of your way to be able to help someone, okay, or maybe a team member, or maybe someone external to the team. So this is one way I have gone out of my way to help someone, and the result was amazing. It was successful to an extent. They became interested, and they are now part of the Agile family. So again, Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you on our next content. Bye bye for now.